Today I am going to talk about what is a girl code. Is there a girl code? Does it even exist? And if it exists, is it really put into perspective? Is it really effective? Because from what I see and what I think, I don't think that's what's really happening. Because when you go around and you see what's going on out here, it don't look like it is even a girl code, or there's some type of norm or standard for that. And I did do some research and I had to define what is a girl code, just so we can get a better understanding on what it is. But before I define what it is, it just kind of had me thinking, like, is there any limits on how women are amongst each other when it comes to relationships? Like, is there a point where you think to yourself, like, okay, this is my best friend, this is my homegirl, this is who she is involved with. I don't think I'm gonna end up, crossing any lines, no matter what he does or whatever the situation is. And that don't seem to be the issue. It seems to be like, man, it's overrated. Like, you turn around and you see that someone's involved in whoever their best friend is or their friend is, and that they involved with who they was involved with. And it's like, how in the world is that person involved with that person's man, but that was supposed to be that person's friend? The reason why I'm saying that, because in social media, there has been a lot of speculations and a lot of situations going on surrounding this major topic with women in relationships. And I know that everyone is definitely familiar with what's been going on, which I'm going to use one example. Like when everyone heard about Porsha Williams from the Housewives of Atlanta, how she was friends with this other woman named Fallon that was allegedly brought on the show by Porsha, that you seen how she was in this woman's house, she was around her husband, they were friends, hanging out with each other and just doing what girls do. And then all of a sudden you turn around as the season ends for the show, now Porsha's involved with him and she's engaged to this woman's now ex-husband. And people were definitely going in on it. She's a home wrecker, she stole that woman's husband, and whatever, to the third degree. Crazy. But I do want to clear up one thing though, that she may have been involved with this woman's ex-husband, but it takes two people to be in a relationship. So you can't blame her for everything and say that it was all her fault, because you can't just steal somebody's man. A man has to also want to be involved with you. And if he decides that he wants to step out of the marriage or he wants to be involved with someone else, that's him. A man gonna do what a man gonna do. Can nobody control nobody. And I've always heard the saying, a man gonna go where a man gonna go. And a man, if he wanna decide he wanna be with that woman, he gonna be with that woman, no matter what this and that one is saying. So just want to clear that thought up just a little bit, that we can't technically say that it's all her fault, which obviously it is not. But it's just crazy, because it's like, where's the respect, where's the loyalty, and was she really a friend of hers? Nobody really knows. But it's just unfortunate that things like this are happening, and it's just so overrated. I just feel like when it comes to girls and friendships, you just don't know what it is. It's not so much really as rock solid, especially when it comes to a man. But let me get into definition on what is a girl code. I searched this up on Google and I looked it up just so I can make sure that I have the right information, and that I'm defining it properly, just to have that right understanding of what it actually truly means. What is a girl code? Is the rules of being a woman, especially with regards to dating. It's stuff like you can't date your friend's ex. You also can't date your ex's friend. If you saw your friend's boyfriend cheating on them, you'd have to tell your friend. That's serious. And I'm going to actually stop right there. So, really, for a girl code, you would think that someone that's your friend wouldn't be checking out who you with or who you are in a relationship with in the first place. And if you notice that she's been your friend and she been, you know, you've been with this guy, and then all of a sudden things don't work out, or you happen to just not be together and she winds up with your dude, it makes you question, like, what, was it even your friend to begin with? How she wound up with your man? Was you checking him the whole time we were friends? That's what I mean in terms of, it's just overrated, because you just never know what is going on when you call someone your friend and you have your relationship. And it seemed like it's just crazy now. Like, anybody's just for themselves, just do whatever they want. It don't matter if they're your friend or not. And I remember I made a previous video saying these things, that who is real and who is fake, and knowing who your friends are and who ain't your friends. And is a little bit of what I'm touching on in this video, is that you have to know who your friends are and who isn't. And if you do come across loyal people, hold on to them, because good people are hard to find. And you want to have that as much and as long as you can. Because nowadays, it is a dog-eat-dog world. But I do want to continue on the definition of what it means. And this is also what I read further. Is that also for continuation of what is a girl code, is the unwritten and often unspoken set of rules or ethics that exists between a girl and her best friends. So there's a rule or ethics in the relationship or the bond that the female have with her friend or other friends, I would say. So that means they're saying there's no lines to be crossed. There should be definitely a fine line when it comes to your friends being involved with their boyfriend or relationships that they have, that you would respect that and not cross those lines. But unfortunately, those lines is crossed, and they're crossed all the time. And I say, it's not like this is something that's new, that's been going on recently. This has been happening for years. This has been happening many years ago. I remember when I even would watch talk shows, and I would see all the talk shows where they talk about this friend was messing with her man, her boyfriend, the father, her child, husband, whatsoever. So it happens. And yeah, we know that it's known to say that men do cheat and all that, or men will be involved with whoever they're with, their friends, whatever. But I'm not reaching on that type of level. I'm talking about in terms of women in regards to girl code. Like, where is it where we have more examples of that? But you don't see that. You just see a lot of, like, just relationships just being, you know, messed with and being interrupted and being just tarnished by things of just no loyalty, no trust. And I don't want to take too much time on this topic. I just wanted to just open up and just say something about it and what my thoughts was on it. Feel free to, you know, leave a comment, have any suggestions, or even want to say, you know, a few things about it by having a few discussions. That's cool. It's definitely a topic of a no end. I may elaborate more on another video about this, but I do want to thank you for coming on, tuning into my video, hoping that you'll be available for the next video that I decide to make. And I want to say thanks again, and have a great day. Bye.